Hey everybody, it's Rob again. This is my second uh, episode of Feeling Lost and Depressed. Um, Today it's not about talking about work or money or losing things. It's about being alone. Um, you know, I'm single. I'm divorced. I was the one who started the divorce, so that, like I said in my previous video, it's pretty much on me. But this is about uh, being alone in the way it happens when a person that you imagine that you would want to spend the rest of your life with, or is your soulmate, doesn't view you as the same, um, and and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no big ending from a fight or anything like that. It's just a realization I have uh, about this person, and a lot of people out there may have the same realization that uh, they've come to about somebody that they thought they could have a great life with. Um, the future I was planning only existed in my head. Um, it wasn't something that this other person had aspirations toward or anything like that, and it hits different when it's about that. And there's no one to blame. There's no villain. Um, it's just an understanding that there's that each of us are on different pages, and the one that I'm on doesn't exist for that person. But that's okay. Being alone isn't always about being by yourself. It could be being without someone, You can be alone and by yourself. You could also be alone and without someone in your heart or in your head. That's coming home to silence, to an empty house, nobody to you know tell them how your day was and whatnot. Um, and I just wanted to talk about realizing that no one really sees it uh, the way that you do when you're in that situation, either because they are in a relationship or they don't suffer from the depression or feeling lost and whatnot. And it hits hard for different people and hits differently for everybody. It depends on the situation. And at this stage in life, it weighs more on my head and my heart because I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Um, I would love to find that person. I would love it for it to be that person that I'm talking about, but it's just not going to be. And that just makes it heavier. It makes the feeling heavier, and the connection. It feels rare. I guess that's what I want. Is I want that rare connection that very few people get. And I just know that I won't have it. It's unrealistic for me. Um, I don't have any lesson for this today. I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. It's something that one of the other things that bothers me as far as about feeling lost. This situation actually makes me feel really lost because I don't have anybody to uh, be there with or feel how I feel. My kids do, but it's kind of it's different talking to your kids about stuff. But I do occasionally. And I just needed to say this, or actually put it into words, and hopefully other people will understand and they'll know what I'm going through, male or female. It doesn't matter. Um, so this is where I am today. You guys have a good one. Peace out, my peeps.